This works. No matter what you believe, I'm telling you, you're going to start to see things that make no sense. Keep hopping around because reality isn't going to know what the hell's going on. And things will start breaking down. Code will start cracking around you, and you will see something that I can only explain to you as being a mega, mega, mega synchronistic explosion of what are we really living in right now. Welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. My name is Nathan, and if you happen to be new to my channel here, I make videos about high vibrational energy and pretty much everything to do with crystals. Now, this video, in this sense, is not about crystals, but it is about high vibrational energy. And it's about using this high vibrational energy inside of us, the crystal that we are, to do a process that I call cycle stepping, which we can use to hack reality, to literally start bending and warping the external reality that you can see around you and with all of your senses, and to feel everything in a different way that will enable you to see and know for sure that we not only are manifesting everything around us, but that we literally are the entire reality around us. If you want to feel what true freedom really feels like, then I've got a pretty freaking crazy video for you guys right now. So let's just get right into it. This concept that I call cycle stepping is something that I found myself really spinning my wheels for quite a while, and then recently really internalizing it and really experiencing it myself. And that's why I wanted to make this video to be sharing with you guys. Now, I believe that reality, literally everything around me, everything that I could possibly imagine, experience, all the fundamental laws of the universe that we experience here on planet Earth, right? Like gravity, we need oxygen, I need to eat food or drink water. I believe that all of these things are rules that we physically interact with. But that, and I'm sure you can agree with me, we can use our imaginations and thought forms and meditation. People could take psychedelic substances, we could use crystals, so on and so forth, to project our consciousness into other dimensions and to see things for a different kind of perspective, is how I'll explain, a different perspective of what's going on. Now, this being said, I do not believe that this is base reality, in the sense that I don't believe that we are creating that imagination from the physical plane. I believe it's actually reverse. I personally believe that we are creating the physical plane, the physical existence, everything in the three-dimensional reality around me, from the dimension of imagination, from the dimension of belief. So I don't believe that my physical person here imagines things. I believe that what I am is imagination creating this physical person. Now, if this makes absolutely no sense to you and you're already just kind of throwing up in your mouth, then to be honest, I don't think you're going to like where this video is going. But if this sparks with you, if this resonates with you, I really believe that this video has the power to change your life, because it has already changed mine so drastically. We are creating our reality. And I don't know about you, but I find myself to be quite a habitual person, right? I've got certain kind of rituals. I kind of do the same thing when I wake up. I have the same kind of schedule that I go about in the middle of the day. We are creatures of habit. I could be in a million different places, but I'm comfortable with this one. This is the reality that I have fused with. This makes sense to me. When I'm walking this trail, I flow. I make good videos, right? This is what I believe, and so it's why I keep coming to this trail. But the truth is that when we do the same exact thing every single day, we're going to yield the same results every single day. Yesterday, I pretty much did the same thing I've done today, and yesterday I felt the same way I do today, and I pretty much got the same exact results, right? So it makes sense to say that, for example, to step out and create something new, we need to take physical action to step out and create something new. Then over time, I will see it reflected back to me, because time, again, is one of these fundamental rules of this physical dimension that we interact with, right? Cycle stepping is the process of literally tomorrow doing things completely different than you would do today. Things that are completely irrelevant to who you are and who you resonate with, specifically for the sake of doing something different. Let me give you a few examples so you know what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about me wearing a freaking suit, okay, like a tuxedo. I know that you guys have seen me in my videos. That is completely the opposite of my style, right? Put a map up on the wall and throw a freaking dart at it. And if it lands somewhere far out that there's not even a trail to get to, there's not even a road to get to, go to it anyways. Let me explain why and what I'm talking about here. When we specifically step outside of the normal things that we find ourselves doing every single day, when we specifically, just for the sake of messing with who we are, doing things differently, we can start to break down reality. Reality's code will start to crack around you, and you will be able to visually see it. I am literally seeing code, what appears to be code of lines that flow through the sky. I'm talking projection of light, like little particles of light fading in and out, just like ants on a TV screen. Just everything is a projection of light coming from me. The freaking mountain over here looks and feels to me like it's made of like Lego blocks or something. This is specifically coming from what I'm calling, like I said in this video, cycle stepping. If we agree that we are manifesting everything, and when we do the same thing every day, well, that's what creates our reality, and that's what makes sense to us, that's what's relevant, and that's what feels right. So it's why we keep doing it, right? We are surviving within this certain kind of energy and using it to create ourselves artistically. The image of Nathan, the image of me, this is who I am, it's who I've created. To specifically step outside of these things, to instead of sleeping with my head this way in my bed, like I do every single night, to sleep this way. To instead of eating my breakfast on the couch, to eat it on the floor. To instead of when you drive to work parking in the same parking spot you always do, park in a completely different spot. Just complete randomness. Because we are the universe itself. We are the reality around us. And if we step outside and we start doing these like crazy nonsense random things just for the sake of randomness, it starts to get wild because reality is created from in us. It's coming from in us. And if you start going off trail way down there, reality's not going to know where to pull completely new information from. So guess where it's going to pull it from? In you, from your subconscious. So you will start to see things manifested around you that are things that you've thought of, things that you've experienced in your childhood. For example, I was explaining to my roommate today about how I think it's kind of lame that everybody makes fun of like Karens, you know, like there's that meme Karens, whatever. It's like, oh, she's a real Karen. And I told him I think the meme is kind of dumb, and also I've never even met somebody named Karen, right? And then I decided I need to get groceries, but I'm kind of participating in this randomness I'm explaining to you in this video right now. So I went to a grocery store on the complete opposite side of town I've never gone to before, and guess who rung me up? A lady named Karen, okay? On the way home, on the freaking way home, I stopped at a gas station I've never been to before, and instead of using my card, I went in with cash because I never do that. Guess what the lady's name was? Again, another lady, her name was Karen. This is what I'm talking about. Reality is created from inside of us, and so when we step out into randomness, into places we've never been before, things that we would never find ourselves doing in this matrix around us, where's it going to be pulling this information from to create and pop things up around you but you? And when we see this evidence, when you see synchronicity numbers, or when you find synchronicities happening in your life, is it just me, or does it kind of like trigger this kind of like really excited? It's kind of like I feel like a kid at Christmas. Like I just get so pumped. And what's kind of interesting is that paradoxically, if I have one synchronicity, it tends to spin into a second synchronicity. And then I feel so excited and I feel that synchronistic energy, and it just keeps creating more and more and more and more synchronicities, right? This is at least how I feel. Like one thing will trigger a bunch. So I'm challenging you to do this cycle stepping with me. And the reason I call it cycle stepping is because we exist in a circle that we have created for ourselves, and we have created everything in it that we want to live in our lives. Whether we consciously think we want that or not, we are creating literally everything within the circle for ourselves. Everything about us and everything we experience, we've created. So I'm talking, here's the Nathan circle. I'm going to come way over here and draw a new circle and live in that circle just for a day. And then tomorrow, boom, a completely new circle. Keep hopping around because reality isn't going to know what the hell's going on. And things will start breaking down. Code will start cracking around you, and you will see something that I can only explain to you as being a mega, mega, mega synchronistic explosion of what are we really living in right now. Now, I personally am very spiritual, and I don't think anybody needs to believe the same things. We all get to believe what we want, and That's part of the magic of reality. So I'm not pushing my beliefs on you, but I am spiritual. So I don't necessarily believe that this is just like a simulation video game just for no reason at all. I do believe in energy. I do believe in spirit and my own concept of God. But that doesn't really matter for this, because whether you believe this is a video game, a simulation, God, that we are in a soul up there projected down, it doesn't matter. This works. No matter what you believe, I'm telling you, you're going to start to see things that make no sense. And when things make no sense and reality starts showing itself in a way that you have never seen before, there is nothing you can do but sit down and go, holy jeez. I am literally creating my entire reality. So, like I said, this is pretty powerful because I've been doing this for about a week now, and my synchronicity is off the charts. My manifestation is off the charts. Everything in my life is exploding. And here's the deal. When you're cycle stepping and doing things for just the sake of randomness, don't worry about intention, okay? I believe that we have an intention in spirit and in our heart, right? And I believe that that will manifest itself, right? But I believe that the reason that sometimes things that we manifest take an extended period of time is because that's what we truly in ourselves believe within this physical reality. We believe that things will take a certain amount of time, right? Like, let's just say, for example, like I want 100,000 subscribers, right? Because to me, that's a reflection of me on this path and putting out really high quality videos that are really moving people and that they want to be a part of. And that would mean a lot to me. And let's say that's the number. Maybe inside of me, I believe that that's going to take a year, right? Because I believe that, that's how long it's going to take. But when I'm walking around and I'm seeing freaking just crazy stuff popping up around me where I'm like, it's not just an understanding intellectually anymore, that I literally am everything creating itself. It's like, yeah, it really is. It's not just an understanding. It just is now. Then I can feel my beliefs in a different way. My beliefs feel to me pretty similar to the mountain over there that looks like Lego blocks. They're just building blocks. They're energy that I'm using to build myself. And when we can dissolve that understanding, and I can step away from, for example, the belief that it's going to take me a year to get to 100,000 subscribers, I could rewrite it and say, maybe it'll take a day. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This could be applied anywhere in your life. The more reality starts breaking down around me, the faster the acceleration goes. The faster I start to feel that time is not real, like I really experience it as not, and I'm literally just teleporting and quantum jumping into different realities. So tomorrow, I'm going to put my suit on. Tonight, I'm going to sleep backwards in my bed. I'm going to, eat breakfast outside because I don't do that. I live in an apartment complex. I don't have a backyard. So I'm going to eat outside, and I'm going to drive to a different town near me that I don't go to normally. And I don't really know what's around there, right? I'm just going to show up. I'm going to wander around in a suit, and I'm going to talk to random people because I don't do that. I only ever interact with myself. That is my plan tomorrow. I challenge you, and I'm asking you, just spice things up a little bit. Spice it up with me, and let me know below. Let me know below what happens to you. If you want to come back to this video and let me know, and tell me about what you think about this concept and however you feel about it. I really wanted to talk about this because my mind is probably the most blown that it's been, because understandings that I've had, what am I supposed to do? I'm walking around in a video game now, and I don't feel crazy. I feel like I walk around and I see other people living their normal day lives, and I'm just like, does nobody else see this projection of light that's creating everything? So I guess I just want somebody to relate to me on this. Thank you for watching this Vibes and Frequencies video. This was a weird one. I'll see you in a day from today for my next crystal video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Those 3 things, always good for me. Okay, bye for reals. Bye.